A 4-day, 3-night hut-based experience covering 48 kilometers.
First video of the trip.
Having not been to Tassie, we wanted a taste test of what this region had to offer.
Not too shabby.
Now day one starts with an early morning bus ride out of Hobart. The track limits 48 hikers per day, which makes the idea of being on the edge of Australia feel even more remote, especially since you take a speedboat to the start of the hike. And this is where the walk begins. Once off the boat, the first day is a short 4 kilometers, but has a fairly steep incline to the first night's accommodation. The accommodation was a multi-share dorm-style room. As it was winter, we were delighted to see that there was heating in the common space, which made for a very comfortable rest. Day 2 started with a slow morning rise as we felt our minds detach from work mode and into adventure. With 11 kilometers to tackle, we found an easy pace and enjoyed the new landscape we were in. The second night's accommodation gave us our first views of the expansive cliffs. With 19 kilometers to cover, this day is by far the most physically challenging. But it's also the highlight of the trip as you head out to the Blade at Cape Pillar, which provide these epic dolerite columns that define the location. The last day was 14 kilometers, and it went extremely fast. As you said goodbye to Cape Pillar and entered dense forests that open up to more cliff faces. It was mostly downhill from this point, where we end the trek at the white sands of Fortescue Bay. And that was our experience on the Three Capes walk during a Tassie winter. The dolerite columns, remote feeling, and pristine amenities makes it the perfect starter pack for anyone doing their first thru hike.